Hello again, Vampire the Masquerade fans, and welcome to the first episode of Stake in the Game, a new Dice Cult Chronicle for Vampire the Masquerade. I'm your storyteller Nathan, and I am joined by Katie, playing Flintstone,
Hello.
and Greg, playing Chase Catcher,
Evening.
and Jillian, playing Hatch Jettison.
Hello.
Hot damn! Welcome to Oklahoma City. I'm so glad you're here. We are going to be joining the bottom rung of Kindred Society here in Bruja Land, where they belong. And I address them as such because in this chronicle you may have noticed a little mini game. I have to take storytelling seriously because I'm a storyteller and that's what I do. These people created these names. They did this. And that's a thing they're going to do to me for months. I have to say these things with a straight face. And I'm going to. I'm going to deliver every Saturday night for you. And take out as much of the aggression I can on them. So without further ado, let us begin the first rousing. We are in a suburb of Oklahoma City called Bethany. It's one of many industrial / blighted places that was incorporated and then forgotten. And in a relic of bygone times, we come to a skating rink. Back in the glorious American 70s, there were disco balls and roller skates, and kids who came here were popular. That's not true anymore. Around back, behind, as the sun has fully set, Flint awakes on an army cot. To this imperceptible beating bass rumble, beating its way through the storm shelter, pulsing through the concrete, up through the legs of the cot, into the springs, and Flint's back. Katie, would you describe Flint for us?
Sure. Flint is a very large 6-foot man, all muscle. Imagine your stereotypical firefighter who got put on the calendar first month, and last month. So that everyone gets to see him multiple times. But also kind of has, sad divorced dad vibes at the moment. That's really all you need to know.
So why don't we start like we would any evening with a rouse check, please?
Hey, I succeeded.
The need for blood is not yours tonight. Congratulations. You get to do something else. As I said, you can feel something vibrating through the walls of this storm shelter behind the skating rink. It's circular. There's some steel stairs leading up to a door.
I think you'd throw on smile and stuff and head up.
A half-dressed fireman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, perfect.
Just there's no tank top or anything. Just over.
Yeah, just the flannel just kind of hanging off him.
Yeah.
Yeah. You come up to the stairs and into the streetlights and face the existential horror and true dread of being an undead white man. You open the door to the garden shed. The grass is knee-high, and no one will let you mow at night. You once lived in a proper home. But not anymore.
Make a mental note. We really need to hire somebody to do this during the day.
There are speakers. You know what it is now. The sound system in the skating rink is going absolutely bonkers. It is definitely metal, and not what people would normally be listening to in there. And we're going to jump from Flint to Hatch, who comes to in pure, absolute darkness. It's not a shock to Hatch. Hatch loves this. It's where he belongs and feels safe. In the trunk of this powder blue Toyota Corolla. The same bass works its way up through the tires. Hatch stretches out and finds the cord that pops open the trunk and yanks on it, freeing himself to walk out into the garage behind the rink. Would you explain, or would you describe Hatch for us, Jillian?
Sure. Hatch is a disheveled-looking man who's probably early 30s, late 20s, and probably looks worse for wear, so looks older than he probably is, like a little bit just, uncared for skin in a past life, and a pretty average-ish build. There is a little muscle to him, and if he had been able to live a few years longer, he probably would have started to get that beer belly that is, like, there's just the vaguest hint of it, like it's the beginning of something to come that never did. He also is covered in very shitty tattoos, and he has one that is just fully not finished, and that was poor timing on somebody's part. He also has a messy 5 o'clock shadow, long, kind of disheveled curly hair, very much cut into a mullet. Wears blackened leathers and has a lot of patches and things on his jacket that he pulls on when he gets out of the trunk. And honestly, just looks like a pretty cool dude. If you were thinking a cool dude in your head, definitely this.
Hatch, why don't you go ahead and give me a rouse check to go with that cool dude vibe?
Oh, I'd love to. Coolest dude in town. I also don't get hungrier.
No, hot damn.
We're doing it. Guys, we're doing it. This is the hard part, right? This is the hard part.
Yeah, Greg's like, oh man, there's no way. There's just no way.
Tears in the eyes. Uh-huh.
Hatch, you can feel some, in this moment, just blasting out of the speakers. You know that there might still be people. Sometimes people stay late. I don't know. What the fuck is Maddie doing in there?
I mean, whatever she's doing, Hatch is now a part of it. So Hatch is gonna jog in.
We'll jump to Chase now. I saved you for last because this is a much more immediate problem for you.
Ooh.
Chase comes awake in a crawl space beneath a DJ booth. And he is right next to the speakers. They are blasting.
Oof.
Dust has come down from the hardwood onto your face as you come to. And it's really made a mess of this cute little space you've made. Could you describe for me the little the little beautiful home you've made out of this crawl space you've lived in for a couple weeks now?
My beautiful home. Well, it's probably just got his camera, it's probably got his phone, all of his little, I guess, his professional gadgets.
Some
Honestly, I don't know what
tasteful
else we have in
upholstery, a little bit of
Yeah,
string
yeah,
lights
totally. Ooh, string lights,
on a
definitely.
timer.
Flash, flash.
Why don't you go ahead and give me a rouse check before you find your way out of this crawl space?
All right.
You got it. You got it.
Yeah.
Just do what we did.
Yeah, just roll it. Roll good.
Roll it good.
I'm looking at a blank face.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Oh, hey guys. You know how I've played vampire a bunch of times? I was also looking at a blank face.
What?
I was like, I did it.
What?
I won.
No,
I failed.
the Ankh is good. It's the good thing. You want it. It's eternal
You
life.
want the Onyx, guys?
I was looking at the blank like, yes. I'm great.
No onks here.
Oops. Okay.
Oh,
Silly me.
What are you both doing?
Oops.
well, Chase. It's one of those mornings. There's a little underside latch. You pull it open and peek your head out. Describe what Chase looks like to the world as he pseudo unhappily gets up into the DJ booth, standing up.
Yeah, well, I guess imagine an average build white guy covered in dust. He's the artsy type, so he's got I'll just leave it. He's the artsy type, so you know that vibe.
As you stand up, you can see immediately to your left, Maddie. She is gazing out angrily, like a sea captain looking out at a bunch of enemy ships. At the group of old timers that have stayed way past their welcome at the skating rink. It's what they do. Tracksuits and sundresses, shuffling around like zombies. She's killed the Beatles, and now she's gone to war. Maria Brink from In This Moment is screaming whore at a bunch of grandmas as they aimlessly circle the rink. She's yelling at an old man who's skating up to her and about to give her the business. Gary, get the fuck out of my rink! It's 30 minutes past closing! You're done! Take your losers and go! Young lady, turn this racket off! Where are your parents? The same place yours are, in hell! Go! Gary looks at her and just grimaces. And old people start shuffling off. Maddie looks at you, Chase. I'm sorry, sir. I tried to get them out before you guys wake up, but they're like cockroaches.
They don't make it easy.
I think we should make some sort of eject button on that disco ball.
Might talk to Hatch about that.
Anyways, I have to go get all their damn shoes. I have to touch so many feet now. So many feet. Okay. I'll be right back. Can you just get together? And I am leaving this on until the last one leaves. If I turn it off, they'll just start ambling about. Maddie makes her way back around to the skate counter. And
Chase will turn it off like as soon as she walks away.
she gets out of the DJ booth, and the DJ booth is like sequestered from the rest of the world. It's like on the far side of the skating rink, so she's actually wearing skates, and she gets about halfway across when you turn it off, and she just looks at you just while she's like gliding. She stands up and looks at you. About that time, Hatch and Flint show up at the front door. And Batty is working on shoes.
I think it's immediate devastation, just like, whoa, we missed it. Shit. He was like gonna go get his skates. He's like, no. And then now it's just quiet and sad. He's like, oh, cool. Hey, Gary.
Hatch. Gary is helping his wife get skates off. And Maddie kind of notices that you come up here, and she looks at both of you, Flint and Hatch, and she's like, touch the old people feet. Do it.
It's already over there helping.
Hatch makes a display of warming up his hands, like, and makes very direct eye contact with an old man, and he's gonna make his way over.
The two of you start working your way through those, and you can see Maddie go into a back room, and she starts. There's like a glass window into an office, and you can see her starting to throw a bunch of stuff on a table. One big box-like machine, and a bunch of zipped-up cash bags. And about that time, the old timers are making their way outside, and you hear the gravel start to crunch as vehicles pull up.
Hey, Maddie. I think you could head out.
Are we
Wish I
expecting
could.
someone?
You've been getting regular visits from good old Buck, the new Brujah Primogen.
I love Buck.
Oh, you do.
I love this guy.
He's immediately found a use for this lovely skating rink that Blaze used to run or own. And he's glad to have employed you.
You really should be thanking me.
And he's been maybe a problem for Maddie. He's been a crash course in life for her, and yeah, she's taken to it a little bit too quickly.
Gotcha.
You hear truck doors slam. And a pristine, white-dudded cowboy marches through the doors. He's got fringes on, a white hat, and he's not Hatch. He's not a a procrastinator like Hatch, he got to work on his beer belly early. It's fully with him. He's ghostly white, as you'd expect from one of your kind. Hey! I thought we were supposed to be met outside. What kind of security y'all running here?
We were just finishing things up. Gotta shut everything down. Takes time sometimes.
It's full dark.
That
Ain't
probably
no-
makes it harder.
Whatever. Chastity, would you bring in this month's catch? He's flanked by a couple of goons, but a woman with dirty blonde hair, string bikini top, and Daisy Dukes comes out with a giant bag. Would you count up with Maddie, Chastity? I'd like to be out of here quick. We got shit to do. And she flounces back with a smile on her face. Happy as a clam.
Mm-hmm.
Into the office with Maddie. Well, I'm glad you're all up. I got a little job for my little orphan club this evening.
Well, getting a name. I appreciate it.
I've been having Maddie do this run for a little while now, but it occurs to me that that's a little bit too much risk. She's a real big girl, and I like her a lot, but I'd hate to see what happened if somebody, I don't know, thought they were smarter than me. That'd be terrible. Anyhow, I thought y'all would go with her this night. And, you know, there's a little extra stop. I need a message delivered. So, one stop. Just on the other side of the river. With our gangrel friends. At the bank. And then one at the airport. Please, if you would.
Of course. With the, well, you asked so nice. I can't say no.
You can hear the whir of the counting machine now in the office. Chastity and Maddie are going through bricks of cash. Let's get it counted up. Zipped up in locked pouches. One by one. So, about the second stop, it's a little bit confidential. I'll text you the address, all three of you. The message itself is a little sensitive, though. I'm gonna need a volunteer.
It's hard not to just immediately raise your hand when people ask you to raise your hand and get shit. Tell me your precious message.
Hot damn! I knew it would be you, Hatch. How did I know? Anyways. Okay. He leans back through the door and it chimes. and yells back out of the truck. Anna, would you come in here, darling? And a woman comes out, dressed not really at all like Chastity. She's kind of wearing more of a flowing dress, kind of a dark purple. She looks inside, waves at Hatch. Hey. Sorry, I owed him.
What can you do?
Is there someplace private we can sit down?
Yeah. Come on. Hey, go to like a closet. Join me in this closet.
In the closet. Buck invites himself in with the two of you.
Oh, make yourself comfy. Ugh.
He turns back, shutting the door behind him, giving a glance back at Flint and Chase. Y'all don't move around now. And the door shuts. Anima takes a little folding chair and puts it out. And sits in one herself. And waits for you to face her.
This is incredibly intimate. And with a third person. So he'll focus up.
Okay. I just want you to relax. It's gonna be an easy night, Hatch. It's gonna be an easy night.
Uh-huh. You're making me think it's not gonna be an easy night. Yeah, okay.
And at that point, it's time for you to roll Intelligence Resolve.
Oh god, my brain is so smooth. Intelligence. Resolve. There's a lot of hunger dice in this.
I'm at 5 successes.
Oh, there's the amount of critting that would to happen. That would be 1 success.
You stare into Anima's eyes, and a ringing in your ears starts, and it climbs up in pitch until it becomes a color and into white noise,
Oh.
occluding your eyes. Hatch walks out of the closet.
Okay.
Looking a little disoriented.
We all made out. We all made out in there. All 3 of us. It was nice.
Anna smiles. And she kind of like turns away. Buck looks over at Flint. Hey, would you drive tonight? I just need you to get these two where they're going. Nobody's looking out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, driving. Sure. You have a car? Drive?
Everybody could sit on my lap in the motorcycle if everybody wants to sit on my lap in the motorcycle. I don't know.
About that time, Maddie comes out of the office with a big like duffel bag in her hand and a big backpack on. Not a big backpack. It's a little cute JanSport. She's full on loaded to bear. Fishnets, black shirt, boots, dyed black hair. And she takes her other hand and throws some keys at you, Flint. Taking my dad's car tonight. And you're well aware that that means that you will be traveling in the powder blue Toyota Corolla in that garage where
Hell yeah.
Hatch was curled up in.
You're driving your bed.
I'm attached to it. I'm very content to ride that. We bonded.
You're saying you know this car intimately.
I'm 100% saying I know this car intimately. A lot of winking.
All right.
You good to go?
Yeah.
Looks like you are. I'll get out of your hair. Hey, Maddie, would you text me when you guys are done? Well, at least done with the bank. You don't need to be there for the second part. She just waves at him. She's already going to the garage.
Car.
Well, this has been great. Thank you for the visit. Gatchels go. Like, hey, great. It was awesome.
Thank you, my loyal subjects. He spreads his arms and walks out. The door jingles
Awkwardly
behind him.
walking at the same time.
Because we have to wait for him so we can lock
Hanging
the
back a
door.
minute.
Gotta slow down a bit. It's like.
Buck and the goons, they load up and they're out of here before you guys can make your way around to the Toyota Corolla.
I mean, one day, just like a little sugar in the gas tank, right? Just like a little bit.
Oh man, those trucks have never seen a hard day's work.
Just take a little bit.
They are pristine.
Tiniest bit.
They are absolutely pristine.
And they'd know it was me.
Oh yeah.
Maybe next time. Why can't I drive?
You don't know where we're going.
You can't tell me where we're going?
Except for me I'm driving. You all get in your seats.
Well, Maddie's not a narc. Well,
I've already got the keys.
well,
Send me.
fine.
You can drive us back.
Maddie's like, I'm on team Hatch drives.
Mm.
That's stupid. I don't know what happened in that closet, but Hatch should drive. Look at him.
Just kissed a lot of people in that closet, and I'm ready to drive this car. Just tell me where to go. Give me keys.
Everyone would be safe, but we gotta be safe about driving
Yeah,
there.
I'm very good at driving.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's sit in the front passenger seat so I can pull this brake if need be.
Good call.
Gotta adjust the seat all the way back.
My legs.
Yeah, it went straight back into chase. Straight back into chase.
Ugh.
Comfy.
Windshield.
Is everyone comfy?
You know we're not.
Good. So where we go? And Hatch peels out.
Not wait for people to buckle up.
Everyone's
does not
buckling
buckle
up.
My God.
No buckles
So-
for Hatch.
So about where you're going, you're past the addresses, Hatch. This is south of the Oklahoma River. For a couple of months now, that's been a no-go zone.
Hmm. Oh no, am I gonna break some laws? It feels kind of like a thing that's just gonna happen to me anyways. So like,
There's a piece of land on the west side of Oklahoma City that extends down to the airport across the river. It's Gangrel domain. They're still very much in good standing with the Camis, but also people who go south don't come back.
I love going south. And like you see Hatch tried to like stop himself and he's like, "Don't." And he's like, "Nope. I
And
love going south. I'm very good at it. We got this."
it's been all but said through formal channels. Don't go.
Mm.
Please tell me go south is a euphemism. Where are we going?
You need to be here for this, Maddie?
I'm the one that normally does it.
Yeah, but look at these faces.
Look, this is pretty regular for a couple of weeks now. We do the count up. The rink survives.
Mm.
I don't know how. I don't know how Blaze was doing it.
Man's a miracle worker.
I just had to work concessions before he was gone. Now he's gone. I'm in charge of everything. It didn't. I don't know how to pay rent.
We have to know like one responsible adult that we can have come in and do a crash course on how to run a business, right? Somebody knows one person who's done this bullshit.
We can find somebody.
Just make it a little easier.
You seem to be doing fine so far.
I am. I have figured it out. I think this was something Blaze was doing on his own, anyways.
Hmm.
Hatch speeds up.
You hit the I-44 junction headed south. It's just past any kind of traffic or what passes for traffic in Oklahoma City. I'm assuming you're going a fairly normal speed, just a little bit aggressive, but nothing special.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
You guys are up and over the river in no time. And quickly you pull off on an off ramp. It's a kind of a building that looks like it was built in the 70s. Built to look kind of like modern for its time, but it's not really anymore. The Western Electric Oklahoma Bank. You pull up. and there is a single light on inside. It's normally closed, but apparently open just tonight.
Fortuitous.
Maddie gets out, hauling a giant bag and a backpack.
Okay. I'll carry one of those.
She lets you, but she was kind of happy being this like tiny frame, just covered in bags.
I'll let her carry the heavier one if she looks sad.
she keeps the like Jansport backpack. You can have the duffel bag.
Walking up. So I was looking on YouTube as we were driving, and I found all these videos on how to run a business. I made you a playlist. Send it to her.
Are any of them about how to run a skating rink in 2024?
There was at least one from 2012. That's fine. I'll make a new one.
If nobody tells Hatch what to do, he's just gonna try and go inside.
Ah, damn.
If nobody tells Hatch what the next step is, he makes the next step. So he's just like, and then I go inside.
That's what we wanted all along. You hit the brake bar on the glass doors. It's unlocked. And the whole group plows inside, bags in tow. There's no one here except one light at a teller's counter on, where a kind of like scraggly looking dude in the most beat up suit you've ever seen is standing. Maddie waves at him. Hey, Dodge. You ready? I am always ready, Maddie. Please step forward. Maddie, without waiting for anyone's approval, she pulls the backpack off her back, upends it, and just dumps all these zipped up bags of cash all over the bank counter. Do you even bother to count them, Dodge? Of course I do. I just don't do it in front of you, Maddie. I trust you. Is that what this is about, Dodge? Of course. He's making an uncomfortable amount of eye contact with Maddie.
I'm gonna dump this double bag. Jeez, I'll just step in front and start taking them out real slowly, taking up space to block that. Alright.
Hey, who is this? And he looks up at Maddie. New residents. Come to, I guess, help Buck out. He needs all the help he can get. He's kind of stupid. Indeed he is. Well, he begins hauling these things back into a little cart. Would you join me around back for the count then, Maddie? You know, for Buck's sake. Fine.
No, we can all join. We got we all.
Oh
Right?
yeah, more eyes, more
We're all
eyes.
here for Buck's sake.
I've never been more for anyone's sake in my life.
We really wanted to make sure we all were there, Captain.
He asked me to drive specifically.
Indeed. For Buck's sake, then. He says, whips the cart around.
Let's go. Everybody goes into the back.
Maddie, why don't you have a seat? I'll start undoing these. And he comes back to the same cash counting device you've seen earlier. Begins unzipping bags and working through them. Have you three worked for Buck long? So many new faces.
Buck and I go way back, but you know. Now we're bucking long. You know?
Indeed.
He knows. This guy gets it. You get it, Dodge. You get it.
The cash machine whirs. Why don't you all give me a little bit of a wits aspects real quick here? As you
Aspects.
sit and wait. I'm sorry.
Aspects.
Wits awareness.
Alright, all you, Chase.
If someone has something different, they're welcome to turn it on.
Okay, let's aware. Oh, I forgot I have
Do I
literally
have
nothing.
a hunger dice?
You should have two.
You have 2.
Oh.
Because you got hungry. We started at 1.
Oh, okay, okay.
You can always go down to 0 if you kill a man.
Hey Nathan, is take half a thing?
Oh yeah, totally.
I'll take half.
Yep, there we go.
I'm only rolling hunger dice, so I'll take half.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah, maybe that probably for the best.
So is that one from Flint and Hatch?
Got 2.
Oh, 2. Okay.
Ooh.
Don't worry though. The hunger dice is doing its job of being on the bestial failure every time.
Whoa.
Every time.
Good job,
It's
Hunger
ready.
Dice.
We
I
know
got
how
it.
we roll.
10 on one of my hunger dice, but the rest is a fail.
Okay. So 1 success?
Yes.
Okay. What a fun time to have messy critted, though.
Uh,
I can't be back here. Dodge is too weird.
it's too weird. I'm
I gotta
freaking
go,
out.
guys.
This guy's creeping me out. He's so gross.
So what was that? What was that you got, Chase?
1 success.
1 success? Okay. Flint, you hear the scrape of a boot heel on carpet in the room outside.
Are normally more people here for this?
Dodge looks up at you.
Or should I go check that out? Yeah, if they're supposed to be out there, then I'll leave them alone. But
It's only Maddie.
Guard
and
dog
I.
mode. He's in guard dog mode. You can't stop him, Dodge.
There's no need.
somebody's out there. I can go check. I'll go check.
You go check. He's in guard dog mode, Dodge, don't worry about it.
Go check.
You go
Who's
outside.
out there? Stay right by this door.
You step out, and you're already kind of behind the clerks' desks, right? That row of tellers. And you know you heard something out here. You sweep your gaze like across the room, and you don't see anything at all. Until you sweep back, and there is a hunched over man with a big back and an extra long left arm that is snaked out from his form, and it's reaching right underneath the teller desk, and he looks up at you and presses an alarm.
That's a choice.
Oh, hi. I'm leaving. Bye.
Can I grab him?
Okay, cool. An alarm sounds. Everyone wakes up. The room is filled with noise, and the audible sound of locks. This is not a super advanced security system bank, but the doors do lock when you press the alarm. So,
Everything good?
Flint. I think I want to call for some dexterity brawl if you want to grab this guy, because it's going to require you to be a little bit quick.
I'm all for it.
Okay, cool.
Oh, if I rouse the blood, I get 2 more, right?
Oh, very much so. Yes.
Rouse that blood.
Oh, we're good. We're good.
And what's willpower for?
What's willpower?
This man's about to know what willpower's for.
If this rolls bad, he will. You know, there's enough failures on here that we're gonna use willpower.
Hell yeah.
This man's not going anywhere.
If I can catch Hatch, I can catch anyone.
Okay, so we have, this is a lot. 7 with a regular crit? I'd like him to stay.
Ooh.
Okay. He immediately scrambles up on top of the teller's desk and tries to launch himself through the small barred opening. His body contorts and just leaps, and his bony, sinewy ankle just pops out right behind him in front of you, and you seize it immediately.
Where are you going, bud?
Ah, ah, ah! And he's gripping the edge as you pull him back. His head hits the counter as he falls right in front of you, and you can haul him pretty much wherever you want.
We're going back where everyone else is. Tell them who this I did. I don't know who he is. He set the alarms off.
Here I thought we were all alone.
Oh, that's weird, Dodge.
It is weird. The police will be coming now.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose I should get this in the vault, and you all should go.
Hatch is gonna look at Maddie. Like, is there like now a important step that is now missing? Like, just like wants to just gauge Maddie's thoughts for half a second. Just if she's like, yeah, we run.
Maddie is pretty angry and suspicious looking.
Hmm.
She looks back at you and she kind of imperceptibly nods. Like, no, none of this was supposed to happen, but also that was the job, was to get the money here.
Okay.
So our
Job
job's done,
done.
right?
Yeah.
How do we get out? Do you know how to get out? You seemed like you knew a way out. Squeeze a little tighter.
I was gonna throw a brick through the glass.
Good
Huh.
idea.
This guy, I didn't know this guy's name was Brick.
He's. Are you still holding on to
should
him?
throw him through the glass.
I'm still holding on to him.
Should throw this man through the glass.
You're still holding on to him? He's trying to. He kicks with his ankle. He's trying to get away.
We're gonna go. Just wait.
Can Hatch, like, he's like, all right, he turns to go. Can he just, like, very quickly, and I mean very quickly, take a picture just of the space where you can see that there is this man, and also that Dodge has the money?
You absolutely can.
Okay. And I'll use fleetness if that seems like to be extra fast if need be. Or reflexes or cat's grace. So these are all fast, right?
It's a 50-year-old glass door, and you're a kindred. If you activate fleetness, you're going through that glass.
So fun. Yeah.
Well, let's make. Oh, sorry. You can make the whole hatch. Won't throw.
I mean, he takes his picture and puts his phone away. I mean, are we keeping him? Like, is he ours now? Or you just, because if you throw him, we lose him. I just want to know what we're
Do we
thinking.
need him?
Why he? If you don't think we need him, I'll let him go.
I don't know.
I just wanted the money. I just that was it.
What the
They-
man money?
Hey, push the button.
Yeah, that was the plan. That was the plan. I was just wanted to push the button and get. That was the whole thing. Just let me go.
I'm gonna go break the glass, and he's coming with us.
You can come on a little ride.
I'm good. Okay. I'm assuming you're just yanking him at this point.
And I'm gonna bring him with me.
Okay. At this point, I need a strength brawl check. You can tell you're stronger than him at this point, but humor me.
Finally.
Now do we need to wrap the blood for that? Do I want more? I
See,
think
that's
I want more.
You want more. That's the whole thing.
Are we rousing the
that's
blood for more?
energy.
No. I'm just going to use willpower.
How much willpower have we spent on this?
Just one on this.
Okay.
I've got a lot of dice here.
Okay.
So this one's a messy crit. That's 6.
Brick's not going anywhere.
So, where are you putting Brick? He's flailing. He's
You
just.
should sit right next to me. I'll sit in the back this time. Oh, wow.
Can you keep him in the trunk?
I mean, I have to be in the trunk. Alright. I'll get in the trunk with Brick.
I mean, I feel like if Brick could get out of the trunk on his own, he deserves to get out.
Oh, no, I'm getting in there with him. It's fine.
Hatch
Okay,
Hatch
starts-
Hatch definitely does the
Dedication.
smart thing and reaches into the trunk and rips out the kidnapper.
This is
handle.
mine.
Yeah.
You're being kidnapped.
Oh no!
In
I
case
start
you've ever
screaming if it
locked
gets
your,
bad.
in case you've ever locked yourself in a trunk before, that's a little thing you can look for. If your kidnapper has forgotten to remove that handle, you can just
Ah.
escape.
You learn so
Nice.
much here at the Dice Cult.
Yeah. Or if you want to
And I'll
kidnap
peel
somebody,
out.
you definitely gotta remove that thing.
Yeah, whichever side of the equation
Yeah.
you're on.
Yeah, whichever one, you know.
I'm still in the trunk with him so I can talk to this man while we drive, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
And
Okay, so how can we describe how large of a man Flintstone is?
Yeah,
Mhm.
quite large.
Okay.
This is a 6-foot man, all muscle.
There's
This is a cramped trunk.
okay, so you are definitely the big spoon in this trunk.
Yeah.
Well, how else am I supposed to make sure he doesn't run when it's open?
Yeah. Most kidnappers don't have this kind of dedication.
All right, guys.
You don't usually get this service.
I'm trying to provide quality kidnappings here, you know? I get to know him.
Hatch pulls out, peels out. He's back on the highway, headed south again.
Oh, we're doing a second thing.
Chase, you have an address.
Gotta go to the airport. Oh,
Mm.
yes.
Well, whisper the directions into my ear, and we can get there.
I will do that.
Thank you. I hope they're having fun back there.
Just like trying to hear.
For lack of a better word, Brick continues to struggle for a little bit before giving up. Where are we going?
For this, how Hatch is driving, I couldn't actually tell you.
What are we doing when we get there?
A job? Who are you? For one,
Okay.
you know JPEG. You look like you know JPEG.
My name is Ratch, and I sat and I watched the little girl make the drop. And she comes and does it. She does it once a week. And I just watched. And I waited. I thought this time I just scoop in there.
You thought this time when there was a bunch of us, it would be a good idea.
I thought you would just run away after I press the button.
And how'd you know? Be there to watch?
I just... Look, it's... I mean, there's not a whole lot of banks open at night, and he struggles a little bit more.
Uh-huh.
It just... This one just wouldn't... I thought that they wouldn't, like, mind if some things went missing.
Most banks, I think, mind. And Go missing.
but not the ones open at night.
Mm. Sorry, what was this guy's name? I couldn't understand it.
Ratch.
Ratch? Now, is that a real name or a fake name because of Hatch and you wanted to sound like him?
Do I sound like
The
whoever that is?
name sounds like him. I understand a lot of people want to be like him.
I don't think a mustache would help the way I look.
Hatch yells brace and then jostles the car real hard.
Hold on, hey. There's not much wiggle room. There's no bracing.
Yeah. He's like, if anybody's gonna bonk their head into anything, he doesn't think it's
It's
any of
me.
us. He just thinks it's gonna be
The
Ratch.
hell was that?
The whole spoon unit moves as one into the sidewall.
Alright. Where do you need to go? We could probably drop you off. Be rude.
Right here's good. Right here's good. I'm good here. I'm good here.
Oh, this is. I don't think right here is where you need to go.
Okay, I wanna be north of the river.
Nor. Okay, so you're gonna have to wait a bit.
I don't want to go to the airport.
You're really gonna want to wait then to get out of the car.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
His
So,
his like fake breathing completely stops, and he goes stock still.
the airport's fine.
That brace was you turning on to Airport Road. You're almost there. You peeled off of I-44 onto kind of a secondary highway. Hatch gets to do one more cloverleaf, and you're there. Conspicuously, you never heard sirens.
Hmm.
Weird.
If we die tonight, I love you guys. Just saying, Brick too. Brick can be part of this.
Hmm.
Maddie, have you done this part before?
No, I haven't. Are we? Okay. I don't really know what this is about. I assumed you guys were just gonna go handle it.
Yeah. Hatch will give her the keys. Lock the doors.
Right.
Hmm.
Right, okay.
Ratch is coming with us then. Got it.
I'll go pop
Oh,
the trunk.
man.
Let him out.
So you pull up to the airport. The address isn't the airport itself. It kind of peels off onto Cargo Road. There's a chain link fence with an open security checkpoint in it. There's no one in it, but it's just open. You pull up. And you're kind of on the tarmac. You drive back around to a hangar. And that is where we're going to take our 10-minute break. I will see you all on the other side of that.
Oh boy.
Please be there.
We'll be there.
welcome back, everybody. We're not going to join our heroes immediately. They have decided to drive into an airplane hangar, and we'll find out what happens to them later. Right now, we join someone who watched them all the way in that powder blue Toyota Corolla, peeling its way up a clover onto Airport Road. In the shoulder, it passed a motorcycle that waited and watched with its headlights off. Ollie, would you describe your character?
So Ollie is a very gender ambiguous looking character wearing a pleather jacket and bleached jeans. No cowboy hat. We're not it's not too necessary. Unfortunately, I think
They are
maybe one
mandatory.
of these days, right?
Actually, here's
Maybe
a
one of
question.
these days, right?
Are you a helmet law observer? It's not mandatory in Oklahoma.
Oh, really? Interesting.
If
Well,
your
I
head,
feel
if
like
your
no.
head explodes, it actually doesn't impact
Well,
the
that's
cost of
true though.
medical
Like,
insurance.
yeah, that's right. Well, I think since I'm a vampire and I feel like I need to protect my head, I should be wearing a helmet because it's one of the few ways we can die, right? So I should be wearing a helmet. Um, and yeah, I guess I'll be following that car.
Lights on or off?
This is another one of the powers I miss is just the eyes of the beast. So the lights are on because I'm gonna crash into something.
Oh man, the fear of the drive check is so real.
I only have like like if I roll, I'll only be rolling 4 dice. That's not that many.
So, and you're allowed to take half as well. But
Okay, yeah.
well, it's up to you. It's up to you.
Yeah, no. I'll keep the lights on.
Here we go. The motorcycle rumbles to life, and you roll forward at a discreet, normal distance. The Corolla passes through a gate. There's no one there. You can just follow right in after them. But at that point, you might look a little suspicious. You're no longer on a main road. You'll be driving past a secure gate and onto places where airplanes are.
That is definitely not walkable, right?
It depends.
Like if I
It depends on where they're going. If the hangar is very close to that gate, then perhaps.
I'm gonna follow, but like from a distance. Like I'll really keep it farther.
Okay, so, you're allowed to take half on this. You're allowed to take it slow. I'm not gonna. Your motorcycle's not going to explode. But I do at the moment you roll past that gate, I need some sort of stealth drive. Something.
Stealth drive. Okay. Something like that. Yeah, all right. I can do that.
You can
but
pitch me on something else, but
stealth dexterity?
I'll give you stealth and
Stealth
dexterity. And
wits?
it'll actually be really easy, but you're gonna go really slow. It's almost
Okay.
like killing the bike and walking it.
Okay. All right. I'll take half. That's 3.
Okay. The Corolla is none the wiser. Actually, you know what? There are player characters in there. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. You guys are allowed to
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah. They got to roll.
Little
I was
old
like, 3?
me.
That's awesome. Wow.
I'm gonna
I
say,
wish
surely someone noticed the headlights.
I can totally hear it through the trunk, right?
But
I...
before,
Yeah, I'm sorry, Flint. You're in a rough
well,
spot. I
would
don't
I?
like you're allowed to
Yeah.
roll, but I mean,
I want to roll.
Okay. Yeah. Go
so
ahead.
really real quick. So Ollie, this is you killing the motorcycle and pretty much walking it once you get past that gate.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
At least I
You
have a
have it.
getaway vehicle.
You have it
Do
to
I have a?
use, and you could fire it back up if you lost them if they drove far away. But
Right. Do
you
I have any
also
sense that they might be noticing me or anything like that?
at this distance.
I can't tell. Okay. All right.
Anyways, Chase, Hatch, please.
I take half one. I'm driving.
Good job.
I'm watching the road.
10 and 2. That's how Hatch drives.
Hi, I'm Hatch Jettison, and I'm driving very slow and steady.
I think at this
Would
point
you
I
guys-
only would have met Hatch, who I don't know is in the car.
It'd be so great to see you. What'd you get, Gregory?
What am I rolling?
I'm sorry, wits awareness.
Wits awareness.
Gotcha. One success.
Nice.
I won't like go back in time, but this you are, it's like, and this is really up to you, and actually I should have actually, because you've actually taken a merit about this, you're allowed to turn on heightened senses whenever you want.
You should probably turn it on most of the time.
You have to pick a sense, but
You could hear the whole conversation with me and Ratch in the front.
I could
Oh
have
yeah,
been
but
being
there's
nosy.
that.
Yeah.
Just
You've
listen
had
the
hearing
whole
on the
time.
whole time.
yeah, if you, I mean, that might be a little bit of a roulette if you're gonna turn hearing on while Hatch is driving, but you know.
Yeah. Feel like honestly, I feel like hearing would be something you would want to have on though.
Okay. You also have willpower.
So you can re-roll up to you're so inclined.
Up to what?
Up to
Okay.
3.
3 non-hunger dice.
Mm-hmm. And now you get to add your celerity, I believe, to this roll.
Auspex.
Aw, specs. I was looking at mine. I'm like, celerity.
Adding aspects.
Think yours is 3.
Yes.
It's a discipline.
So
So yeah, roll 3 and then add it to your. So you've already gotten a 1. So see what you get rolling 3 more dice.
one more.
Okay.
And do you
That's the
want to use
same as-
willpower?
So it's you're
Um.
still winning. Sorry.
I am. I'm not even doing
So-
anything. I can do something.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, we can. Yeah, it's a willpower fight now.
Mm. I don't think I feel inclined to use willpower right now.
Just focus on my conversation with Ratch.
Yeah.
I'm just listening to this weird convo.
We're not inclined because we know Nathan's got something in store for us. In that,
You're like,
in
I
that
need all my
hangar." Like,
willpower
we
for the
know.
next 10 minutes.
So, both of these vehicles kind of rumble along. Ollie, you're able to kind of like stick close to buildings. It's not It's not really stealth. It's just kind of a look like you belong kind of thing. Just a probably wealthy, lower rich class plane owner with his cool motorcycle going to his hangar in the middle of the night. Of course I am. That's who I am. I am Ollie Oxenfree.
Yeah. You know, when you come up with your new fake identity as a vampire, sometimes you have to do it quickly.
Hatch, it doesn't take long. You're about half a mile down the row of hangars before you see one that's open, with the light on. There's a long black limo idling out front.
Ooh. I've never driven a limo before.
Oh man.
Just a thought.
I don't know
Saying
if
out
tonight's
loud.
the night. I don't
Life
know if
goals.
tonight's the night.
I'll think about it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just thinking about it.
Thinking about crashing it, like,
I'm
you
thinking
know.
like the urge to crash my car into a limo is also very, very high. But I'll be good. I'll pull up politely, as politely as I can.
As you pull up, there's a small group of men, you think, dressed in black suits, deboarding the plane. And it's strange to look at them because it just feels so off to you when you watch them get off the plane and hug each other.
Aw.
Long lost friends. Big smiles. Well kept, high and tight brown hair. All around. And they turn to look at this beat up Toyota Corolla that idles up in neutral behind this $750,000 charter jet.
I've never driven a jet before. Should we leave them in the trunk or what?
Start banging on it.
Flint says no.
All right. Hatch will get out first. He's going to leave the keys in the car with Maddie.
Maddie very quickly reaches over and pops the lockdown on the driver's side as soon as you shut the door.
Yeah. Hey, if things go sideways, fuck us. Go.
Okay. She
All right.
100% puts her hand on the keys and starts the engine again.
Mm.
She
Yep, that's perfect.
hops over the center console and starts the engine.
Okay. I'll go and pop the trunk and be like, "Hey guys."
We're here.
Probably want to stay in here.
Flint, there's like a minor struggle at that point. As soon as the thing pops open, the hood pops open.
Oh shit!
I'm not gonna make you roll, but Ratch immediately kind of rolls and reaches towards what little bit of light and daylight is available
You
to
said
him.
you don't want the airport. Stay in.
I give his hand a little smack and I close the trunk
Oh
again.
shit! And he crawls like as far into the trunk as he can get.
Mm.
Good.
I'm
Shannon.
Yeah, I'll walk up like I'm content and happy to be here because I was asked to drive. So I'm gonna go.
Whatever we're
So we
doing
have
here.
all three of you out.
Mhm.
Are these are they visible from where I am?
Okay, that's a good point. Ollie, this is as far as your motorcycle's gonna go.
Yeah, I don't want to damage it
You've
in
seen
case
them.
something happens.
You've seen the Corolla pull into the hangar. Unless you go on foot, there's no chance of stealth anymore.
I'm going on foot.
Okay. Is there? Are you going in with normal stealth or something else?
Yeah, I unfortunately do not have unseen something.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't have it.
I am incredibly
I do
seen.
have I do have Cloak of Shadows. So if like
Mm.
how is this?
Okay.
If like people start like looking or like I feel or I see people being suspicious or looking to, I'll just stop and like I'll freeze and cloak if that's
So,
possible.
so what I think this is you're going to try to stealth in there normally.
Yes.
Perhaps find a spot to watch from
Yes, yes.
and use the Cloak of Shadows.
Yep. Oh, I don't even have a gun. I have a motorcycle,
Come
but
on.
I don't have a gun. Like
Guys, we all have a gun, right? Right.
You could just buy one at Walmart.
Oh, now we have to
oh,
go
that's
get guns
true. That's
after this.
true.
Pit stop at Walmart on the way home.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna do normal stealth.
All right.
Uh,
Here comes normal stealth.
I'll roll for it. All right, I'll roll for it. Do I need? Okay.
There will be other competitors than Greg this time around.
All right. I have 4 successes. One of them's a 10. I don't know which rules we're using, but that makes it a crit in the normal rules, right?
We need 2 10s.
2 10s. Okay.
Two
It is
10s.
just 4 successes then.
Just.
Yeah, well, I don't know. From the previous game, we're kind of used to like 5 plus
Mm.
successes.
Yeah. We got
see.
crazy with our rolls near the end where it's just like nobody's rolling below 5.
Welcome back to the beginning. Back to
Oh,
where
boy.
we started.
The beginning.
Mm.
But I think the biggest rolls were like when I was stacking like awe with charisma and persuasion or something.
And
It's
being
like,
hot.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
looks. Yeah, it was a lot of dice.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Anyways, Chase, what are you up to?
I think Chase is going to sort of lean against the car and watch the other two.
We'll let the big
You guys
burly
got
man go
this.
forward.
Yeah.
And here's a question for you, Chase. Did you bring a camera?
You know, he at least has his phone. Do camera phones count?
They absolutely count.
Cool. Then yes.
You can also you're also allowed to just say you have your camera. I would believe that Chase would bring his camera.
Okay.
It's the thing that Chase has.
Yeah.
You don't have to come up with excuses
Extension.
for that.
Cool.
Are you
Gonna
what,
be st-
are you going to give me a wits awareness roll as well? Is actually what I was after, but
Ah,
I'm glad we had that little camera talk because it's actually
yeah. I can do that. Gonna be 4.
And you have heightened senses. Does heightened senses last through the scene? Or is it just a moment thing?
It's free to activate, so I don't really care.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go. Easy peasy.
It's like my note says it just free.
I guess you can just change what sense you're at.
Right. Definitely change it to sight.
The only reason to like turn it off is if you might expect like a bright light or like a loud sound. It's like
Right.
I think that's in the
So question to continue using it. I got 2 successes here.
So, and you rolled
Oh.
your aspects, your wits,
Oh.
and awareness. All added
Yes.
together and got 2 successes.
Yes. One of them is the onk with the dots.
That's a 10. But
Cool.
you need 2 of those.
Right. Okay. So it doesn't matter.
That was all last campaign, us also being like, Nathan, hey, we got 110.
Yeah.
Do we get anything for that? Nathan's like, oh, we're like, but
I'm here
Nathan,
for you.
we
We'll
got
continue
110.
doing this.
But it's a 10.
Nathan, but we got a 10.
I'm figuring out how the things
Please.
work.
I think it was like Endgame. We are still like, but I got a 10. Just so you know.
So
It's there.
sorry, that being said, for my heightened senses, how does this help me in this circumstance?
It makes you more apt to pick up small details. More difficult to sneak around for sure.
Right, and I get to should I do I add 3 to my roll or
You had 3 dice.
3 dice. You add your aspects.
okay, so I should have been rolling wits, awareness, and the 3 for the aspects.
Yes. Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. So that leaves me with 3 successes.
You want to use your willpower?
I guess.
You're just one away from catching Sai.
How do we know that?
Sai got 4 successes.
So I reroll, or what do I do?
I'd normally be upset about that, but like Sai is allowed to use willpower too, so there you have it.
Yeah, it wasn't a hidden roll. Sai said the number out loud.
Okay.
Sometimes it's sneaky.
And honestly, that's mostly my policy, is just an open roll where if you guys want to duke it out with willpower, you can.
So, Greg, you get to re-roll 3 dice. I'd pick 3 failures, but they can't be your hunger dice. Sometimes that's less than 3, but...
Yeah. Well, that gives me 1 more, so I'm at 4.
Okay.
Sai, you imperceptibly see the smaller man lean up against the car, and his head kind of twitches back towards you.
I still can't make out Hatch from here.
I think this happens about the time you round the corner, and there is no mistaking that mop. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oof.
That's either Hatch Jettison or Frank Zappa.
Okay. I think I wouldn't know how to react because, like, oh, this is someone who's with Hatch, but I don't know this person, and this person doesn't know me. So, I'll just like freeze in place and wave.
Chase, that happens. You fully make eye contact with a figure dressed all in black leather.
Pleather.
It's pleather, for sure.
I'm
You know
sure I
what?
can.
Chase
note
Chase would know the difference. other people in this call, I would say that's leather, but not Chase.
I see you. Literally and figuratively.
There's a very awkward eye contact between the both of you. It's not really eye contact because Ollie, I'm kind of assuming that you have like a down visor. That's at least how I'm
Yeah,
picturing
yeah,
it.
right. I do have my helmet. Yeah, actually, it would be helpful to keep that on right now.
And I just see a wave.
So I look like one of those Daft Punk.
Nice.
Is that Daft Punk?
Daft Punk? Is that one half of Daft Punk?
Chase
I
points.
just
Is that
sketched
Daft
you.
Punk?
Just gonna observe for
You're
a second,
not
like not sure what to do about that.
Low blinks.
Should I yeah. um
You're not.
maybe I wish we had like a signal or something for each other.
Right,
I
like
don't know if we do.
message.
Yeah.
Cantrip message.
Right. Guys. Maybe he'll just give a low whistle and that's it. If you get it, you get it.
Hatch doesn't get it.
Cool.
Whistling.
Yeah. So,
Encouragement?
gosh, this is
He's like,
actually-
good job.
Strange.
Maybe Hatch can make an intelligence roll.
Oh yeah, let me roll intelligence, David.
Let's roll
Yeah, this is a
intelligence
rough.
roll.
This is a little bit of a rough roll for the audience. I think this is gonna be inside intelligence.
Do it.
Well, well, well.
How many is that? Like one die?
Okay,
I
I have two
have-
dice for that.
I also have 2 dice for that.
Oh, okay.
Mine are both hunger dice, but I'm not gonna take half unless one is enough. Sounds like one's not enough.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna
From
make
what
it.
I'm hearing, I need 2. As long as there's not a 1.
You also just don't have to roll dice. I'm not gonna like force you.
I only got one, guys.
Yeah. Chase,
I'll turn off Hatch's brain. It's fine.
Chase, you let out a little whistle,
Jesus.
and those two big burly boys, friends of yours, Flint like looks back at you like, do you have like a hole in
Like-
your mouth? Like, and then continues forward. Hatch doesn't hear you at all. He's just focused, 10 and 2, headed towards that plane because he's never driven a plane before.
I'm gonna drive a plane.
The moment, so Ollie, I'll give you an opportunity here. Chase took their eyes off of you.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna keep going, like walking closer.
Well,
Cool.
you're inside the hangar, and I'm giving you the opportunity to activate Cloak of Shadows.
Oh, okay, right. Actually, yeah, that's a great. Okay, yeah. If I'm inside, then I can just turn it on. Then
Hmm.
I'll go Cloak of Shadows, right where I am.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to Hatch and Flint. This group of men, all smiling, turn to you. Is this what has become of Oklahoma City? It looks like you truly have come on hard, dire times. They look at Hatch in his cut-off shirt, Flint in the beat-up flannel, and the powder blue Toyota Corolla, with Maddie sitting in it, staring with wide eyes at everything.
Well, I only know how to come on hard times, so it works for me.
Well, we are glad to see you, brother. We are glad to be here.
Cool, brother.
Would you come step inside and hear the word? Hatch, as soon as the phrase, hear the word, crosses this man's lips, you hit the white noise in your brain. And your arms drop to your sides. And all thoughts of driving a plane escape your head.
Oh, I was hoping it was like thoughts of driving a plane enter your mind and like, oh,
You go drive the plane. You wake up, you're in the plane.
pilot now.
A command is initiated in your chest and
Mm-hmm.
climbs its way up your throat, out of your mouth.
Yeah. Hatch's arms drop, but I think he, like, is trying to keep up, like, this kind of, like, smug, like, I'm not uncomfortable smile, and that immediately drops. And there's just, like, a moment of stillness. Can I talk now or not, Amina? Jesus, alrighty. About time y'all showed up. I can't do any more deals with those fucking mutts. Big Texan has already put the word out. Nobody is supposed to be going south of the river other than Gangrel on account of they live there. It's time for that stuck-up prick to feel the wrath of God. If I'm dealing with someone else at the bank another month from now, I will consider us in business. Can't wait to wipe that smirk off that goddamn tower. Love to have a sit down any old time. Yours truly, I guess.
Well, that's very good to hear. Very good indeed. And he steps up and offers his hand to shake to you, Hatch. You, at this moment, are coming out of the fog. You have a vague sense of what just happened to you. The words that came out of your mouth, kind of like you read them off a piece of clean white paper. After the fact. After you spoke them. As a matter of historical record. And the man reaches out to shake your hand.
Fuck it. She'll shake.
He takes it warmly. But he's not warm. And he clasps another hand on top of it. Shakes. Looks you in the eye. And squeezes. I'll let you take the message back of your own accord. You've proven your worth as a good servant of the Lord.
Oh. Great. Happy to measure up.
Tell Buck that we are in business. Certainly sooner than he thinks. We'll come to him.
All right. Do we kiss goodbye? Do we do hug? Brother?
I would love a hug. And he actually reaches out to hug you.
Hell yeah, I should hug him. This is his brother.
Okay. At this point, it is time to make a frenzy check. This is
My
far
God.
too much touching for Kindred. It is not a difficult check, but this skeeves you the fuck out.
Ah, but it's so nice.
This is like hugging a python. There is no warmth or humanity in the thing that you are touching. And letting go of it could be a thing that would cost you an arm, a leg, or a face.
Just hold on to this man forever.
If it
What
makes
am
you
I
feel
rolling?
any better, you're not alone in rolling this humanity.
Oh,
check.
both frenzy at the same time. Oh.
So it's your humanity rounded down, so that's 2 plus your unspent willpower.
Ah, neat. I haven't spent any of it yet. Would you tell me what the threshold is? Would you be willing?
It is just a single success.
Oh, okay. I can do that, right?
Well, you also
Right?
don't get to spend willpower on this roll either. So
Oh,
you didn't
that's
have
true.
any
You can't use
choices.
willpower on this. And that would be, are any of them fancy? No. 3 successes. This guy frenzies. Get yourself under control.
Hatch, this has been the strangest experience that you've had for quite a decade or two. You haven't touched another kindred like this. And there's just a hint of someone you once were in this embrace. Just having a good time. Like you were a few beers in and you said good night to a friend. And that friend was a fucking weirdo.
Mm.
When you embrace him, you can feel the shiver run up his spine. It almost doesn't feel like a spine anymore. Like some sort of invertebrate. From before there were humans or mammals. But you both step away. And that smile is plastered across this man's face. Chase, I want to come to you and give you an opportunity. You've been here with a camera the whole time.
Indeed.
You choose to do anything with it. There are many things worth taking pictures of around here.
We're very curious about this, and I mean...
All selfies.
I think you would definitely try to snap a picture of this meeting.
You know what? We're gonna provoke something. This is a good teachable moment for me.
Provoke.
Of
good.
me recognizing that you have merits.
Mm.
You have merit common sense.
Yes.
Ah, yay!
Common sense.
Why would you do that? Why would you get such a merit?
There's a tail number on that jet and a license plate on that limo.
Those are important details.
This is the greatest merit ever.
I know.
The best
I almost
way.
I've done so much policing of people's character sheets over the past
Yeah.
couple days, and I'm like almost full of regret.
Like maybe he should snap a photo of those things rather than Hatch hugging this guy.
And Hatch
You
hugging
know,
this guy.
I'm always drawn to the people, but you know,
You
sometimes
get 3. You get all of it.
yeah,
In the same angle, you know?
right.
Yeah.
Wide angle, wide angle.
I'll give you the I'll give you the plane and Hatch having a hug for free.
Wow.
You might have to do a little contortion to take a picture with of the license plate on that limo. It's not pointed directly at you.
I see. What would that require of me?
I would take some sleight of hand and composure. That would be great, actually. You're willing to pitch other things to me.
You mean larceny, right?
Oh yeah.
Larceny or stealth.
Yeah.
Stealth.
Actions of sleight of hand fall under larceny in this particular.
Okay, okay. I'm just like, I don't see sleight of hand.
Sorry, yeah.
I could give you stealth and composure.
Okay.
You said composure, right?
I will take it.
Okay.
Usually, unless you like really wow me with an explanation, and you do something like this, things get a little bit harder, but not that much harder. It's probably still worth your while to swap over to something you're good at.
Okay, I see.
You can also rouse the blood if you're nervous.
Ooh,
Do a
yeah.
blood surge.
Hmm.
Get 2 extra dice.
We barely roused the blood in our previous game. Like we just didn't
Yeah.
do it.
I think
Well-
it took us a while to start doing it, and then near the end we were.
Also,
Yeah.
we didn't
No,
we
hold
didn't
on.
know, and it's very unpublicized, and it's a huge mechanic in the game. It actually got FAQ'd in the player's guide that it's 2 dice instead of 1.
Huh. Wow.
Huh.
Okay. 2 extra dice.
I think that's why. I think we were
Yeah,
like
it was never
for
worth
1
it.
die
It
and
was
for
never
the
worth it.
hunger.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
We
was
were doing
never
1
worth it.
dice.
Hmm.
Not that I'm doing it. Nobody has to answer now, but Hatch has 2 blood potency. Does it go up to 3?
I would look at the
Something to ponder.
Yeah, it
Something to ponder.
it spells that out in the player's hand guide.
Yeah. I just
Um,
won't. I won't blood surge right now.
It might be
Or
that
I'll just
awesome.
do 2 until I look.
Look it up while I'm talking to Chase.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. I don't have the. I'll find it.
I don't have the awareness yet to know if I want to surge the blood yet, so I'm just gonna roll what we agreed on.
You have to surge before you roll, or like when you're rolling, I think.
Oof. Wait. Meh, okay, well, I said I wasn't going to, and I just got 1
okay.
success, so.
You're gonna upset my brother. I just got a brother. I'm going through a lot.
This might be an occasion for willpower.
Okay. Which remind me.
Three dice. Reroll 3 dice. Non-hunger dice.
Thank you. Ooh, 3 successes.
Hot damn. Okay.
So it went up to
Shit.
4.
Oh, okay.
That's better.
Yeah.
That's better.
That's much better.
That's
Aw.
better.
Welcome to the
Need
team,
to make-
JV kid.
Ooh, 4 bucks. Hi guys, don't mind me.
Just making a note of what the fuck willpower is.
So blood potency 2 is just still 2 dice. You get 3 dice in blood potency 3.
Then what's even the point of me?
What?
Then what's the point of being cool? What's the point of only eating vampires?
I
And
don't know.
more superficial damage.
I
Yeah.
know, that is the good part.
Chase,
That part's
And-
good.
Yeah.
Chase, you
Oh,
swipe your hand, kind of casually. You lean over the hood of the Corolla and lean in front of Maddie, and she gets a good view of you putting your hand behind you and taking a picture of the license plate on the limo.
Maddie witnesses it all.
But everyone up at the plane seems to be none the wiser.
Stealthy.
Distracted by Hatch, like as they pull away, like go, like oh, kiss the. No, okay. Nope, cheek kisses then. Just trying to fit in.
Flint, do you have anything you would like to do before I
He's
return to
just-
Hatch?
watching this.
Okay.
He's the muscle, you know? Gotta guard.
Yeah.
In case this was a fight.
Well, the man steps away from you after your embrace, Hatch. And looks you up and down for a moment. It's good to have met you. My name is Arthur. Arthur Inkwell.
Well, nice to meet you, Arthur. I'm Hatch Jettison.
I like you. I think we will come to see each other again.
I
will be a
like
good
you
thing.
too, and yeah, it'll be a great thing to see you again, Brother Arthur.
Well, I bid you good night. We are off to find accommodations.
Well, have fun. Good night. Brothers? Brothers?
They walk over to the limo. One holds the door open for the others, and they climb in.
I'm gonna drive the jet. And now he's back on it. He's like, oh shit.
the
Ah.
limo turns the ignition key. The engine kicks on. It hits the reverse and pulls away. Chase,
What the fuck was that?
You look down at your phone and see who is embracing Hatch. And there is nothing there. Hatch leans against the empty space, holding his arms out.
Oh no.
Well.
What?
Oh no, the La Sombra.
Oh
no.
Brothers.
That can only
I'm
mean
sure
one
Best friends
thing.
now.
I'm sure they're gonna last a really long guys. Sure they're going to make it really far through this campaign. I believe in them. Because they're our friends. They weren't mean to us this time, so maybe they'll make it.
So the jet is still just there.
It is. It's not even buttoned up.
It's not even
Why would they do that? Hatch says it
Why
out
would
loud.
they-
Why would they?
I'm gonna start
Um,
pushing Hatch towards the car.
No, just let me see
As
if I can
soon as
turn
a-
it on. Just let me see.
In the car.
I'll fight you on this.
As soon as the limo like leaves, I'm gonna get out of cloak and like basically run and like wave at Hatch and like, hey, Hatchy. Yeah, you
Hey!
probably recognize me because well, there's a helmet. You're probably used to seeing me wearing a helmet.
Yeah,
like
I know
50%
that
of the
helmet
time.
anywhere.
Yeah, it's the same one.
Are you a brother? And like points at the limo just driving away.
No, I actually, someone told me to tail your car actually, and that's what I
This
did.
is starting to get more complicated than I like.
Who
And,
told you to tail us? Hatch is now moving to be closer to the jet.
Uh,
Push him towards the car.
Yeah, Flint, you were just watching that happen.
Manhandle him.
Like to help my friend go towards the car.
it was just someone I knew, someone from the Ventru. told me that you guys, someone in the car, has
Hmm.
some information about something.
Ooh. What do you need to know? Hey guys, this is Ollie. Ollie's cool. You can tell Ollie all of your secrets.
Is he that cool?
Well, I'm not. I roam around. I have a motorcycle.
Yeah, that's pretty cool
Motorcycles
and
are
trustworthy.
cool and trustworthy.
That's how Hatch feels.
You could say marriage material. Motorcycle equals marriage.
Wow.
Roams around.
Well,
Are we the only ones with motorcycles? That's like two of us only.
yeah, we got to get married, I guess. I mean, do you need something?
Well, who's in your and who are these people with you?
Oh, um, Liv. That's it. And I like them.
That is
Uh,
it.
who else is there? Are there others in the car? What's your
Oh.
names?
Flint.
Flint.
Matt-
Flint.
Ratch is in the truck. In the trunk of the car.
Oh, his name's not Brick? Oh, that's devastating.
Okay. And y'all are awkward people. And what is your name?
You caught us in
I-
a weird time.
You know this this person you have here saw me and didn't say anything, didn't tell you anything. I was sneaking around and he saw me and didn't tell any of you guys that I was there. Now, if I had been like a hostile,
Yeah, Chase, you were gonna let us die? What if they were a hostile?
They waved. It was.
Out.
I wasn't sure what
Oh.
to make of it, honestly.
That sounds like
Was that what that whistle
So you did
was
hear
about?
me.
Ollie, a wave sounds like a friendship thing. Yeah, no, I also would have probably not said anything. Okay, everybody's off the hook. Everyone's off the
You
hook.
know, that's actually historically documented how things went in the Old West. You know, you encountered someone on the prairie, and you waved, and they waved back, and if that happened, then you didn't scalp each other.
Peaceful
Mhm.
crossing.
okay,
We're all very
okay,
peaceful here.
peaceful, right?
Right, Ollie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who else is in the car?
That's Maddie, but she's none of your business.
The window rolls down.
Let's see.
What kind of bike is that?
I don't know anything about bikes, so you're gonna have
Scrolling,
to
Google.
Uh,
Enhance.
Enhance.
you're
This.
gonna have to give me a model, Nathan.
Let's say a cool
Plug.
motorcycle.
Like a cool insert cool motorcycle.
Do you
Just like-
do you want American or Japanese or Italian? Actually, I'll do that. American, Japanese, or Italian. How about that?
Oh yeah. Oh, let's go with the Japanese one. Well, that's gonna be a Yamaha, right?
Yeah, that is actually.
Nice.
We did it.
We did it, Sai.
It's
Yeah,
a it's
yeah,
a
yeah.
Yamaha 800. It's not too big. It's not too little. It's just right. It corners well.
Hmm.
Does everything you need it to do.
It's a basic. It does. Yeah.
And with a little bit of work, it's better than most American bikes.
Is it? I don't know anything about American bikes. But anyway, yeah, that's what it is.
She says, "Oh," and rolls the window back up.
Huh. I'm just. You have to roll.
because
Yeah.
motorcycles are marriage material. Everyone knows that. Anyways,
Yeah. These are the rules.
I'm gonna move closer to Hatch, and like speak softly,
Mm-hmm.
like
Let's give us a second.
um my contact told me to look for a Sinclair Spillman in this car.
Sinclair.
Nobody is
Spillman.
that name in this car.
Nobody's that name. Squint. Hatch is gonna look over at the other two. Which one looks more like a Sinclair?
Oh, that's my contact.
Oh,
I
nice.
That's the name of the person who told me about the. So
Okay.
so it's any one of these people, and none of them recognize me. I guess I'll just
And
have to like hang out with you guys for a bit until someone says something useful.
so, who are you looking for? Or what are you looking for? Or is it a secret?
Well, you know a little bit about what happened to me, right? Well, actually,
I'm
this
sure.
one I can kind of like speak up with everyone, to
Mhm.
everyone. Um, I don't know how I became a vampire.
Oh,
Um, I basically just woke up somewhere. Uh, where did I wake up? Hold on, I have to read my backstory.
Google enhance.
Google enhance.
That doesn't sound like a pleasant awakening.
Actually, I didn't mind. It was fine. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just a different kind of life. It was like, okay, but it is kind of weird. So I'm kind of trying to find out what happened. But there's a lot of other reasons why I'm trying to find out what happened. My father worked in the military. I don't know where he is anymore. That was a long time ago.
Mm.
So I don't know. I guess if anyone knows anything about that, if it helps,
I think I know your dad. No.
So you don't know
um,
your sire.
oh, I don't know my sire. Um, I did wait. I've been given I know a few things, a few names. Preston Pumpwell. Does that ring any bells? A that guy's name, the one who just like you almost kissed.
He almost they were all kissing, so I thought I was supposed to kiss, and like honestly, like there's nothing wrong with that. So I was trying to, uh, you know, be. Anyways, yeah, his name was Arthur Inkwell.
Mhm.
Inkwell and Pump. I mean, that sounds very
Is Arthur Inkwell somebody you're looking for? Because he's my brother now, I guess.
No, no. This
Upon
one is
hearing Preston Pumpwell, anyone is allowed to roll intelligence politics.
Ooh.
Ooh, you mean
Ooh,
no
none of us.
dice?
Hard,
That's
hard stuck on intelligence politics for this one. Sorry, everybody, but
we have like okay. I'm gonna
Yeah.
roll. Actually, if I take
I
half, I
could
get
roll
one
2
die.
dice.
I would be rolling exactly 1 dice. I will not be participating.
Me either.
You could take half and get one success.
I'll take half and get a half. Give me
I
my
got
half
2
success.
successes.
Oh, okay, there you
Ooh.
go.
Chase knows everybody.
That makes sense.
I'm afraid, Chase, you've never heard of Preston Pumpwell before in
Mm.
your life.
Shocking.
Aw. I'd love to learn this man's profession, though. I'm very curious about what this man's job is.
Is it possible to like when you're like siblings, you only split you split half of the last name, so you both share the last syllable, like well?
Oh, so it's
Mm.
hyphenated. So
I see.
both of them
Oh,
have the last name Well, and one of them got
Right,
Pump,
right.
and one
and
of
the
them
other
got
one got
Ink.
ink.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
they might have like the same mom or something.
Something like that. I
Yeah,
think I
yeah.
feel.
I think they might have the same robot dad.
Ah, same dad.
I'll I'll go in. I'll actually like ask the people in the car, like, have y'all heard of Preston Pumpwell?
Oh, you know what? That's a good person to ask, actually.
Yeah. Speak up for the guy in the trunk.
Oh, are you actually popping the trunk?
No,
Oh, we're
No,
not
just
popping
the
the
we're
trunk.
not open.
Whoa,
just
whoa,
the
whoa.
I'm gonna open.
I was going
Yeah.
with Maddie, but
Yeah. I'm gonna like
That's me.
roll. I don't know, like poke my head through a window, open a door, something like that, and ask without question.
all right. I I've heard that name before.
Yeah.
He's got to be on
Uh,
a billboard somewhere.
he's a
I,
rich guy.
I swear to God, I've seen that name on a billboard.
Okay. Well, I guess that's all. You know what? I'm gonna hang around with you guys until something falls out.
I love that. That's kind of been the vibe. People just have been kind of showing up.
Hmm. It sounds
Things
suspicious.
bound to fall out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you came in the middle of the wildest shit. I'm having a wild time. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. I'll go back to my motorcycle and I'm gonna just tail them if they're gonna start moving. Yeah.
Miraculously, and through no interventions from God whatsoever, the powder blue Toyota Corolla survives the night.
We did it.
We gotta let Ratch out before we get back.
The two
Oh,
vehicles
where do we let
get
Ratch
on the
out?
highway, headed north, and that's where we're gonna stop for the evening. Thank you all for joining us. We'll be here every Saturday to continue this chronicle, and maybe cross back north over the river. Not a lot of people
Maybe.
do that.
What do you mean, maybe?
Maybe.
We will find out next Saturday, or maybe I'll live up to my promise of not running the same game twice in a row, and just let that be a night. Who knows?
No. Destroy us.
See you next Saturday. And please
Bye.
check out our other Dice Cold streams on Monday nights as well. I am bad at this. And returning to form, always plug your friends, and same channel, same place. The Dice Cold, Monday nights. And Saturday nights now. Good night.
Mm.
Good night.